This is the trading review for April 12th, 2022. It was gonna be a tough day. Uh, we we gapped up pre-market on SPY, and we opened strong, and we reversed. So it was gonna be a very difficult day to trade. I didn't have a great selection of stocks. The best one was Neo, but I didn't. It was in short selling restriction, and Lucid was also a very good one, but I didn't have shares for short, so that made my day a little bit more difficult. As you can see, everything gapped up pre-market, so I was looking at Lucid at first, but then I was looking at Oxy, but I had Oxy as an inside day, but it opened strongly and it's trading inversely to SPY. This is a safe. This is an oil play, so it's gonna trade a little bit inversely to SPY, because if SPY is strong, then that means the economy is doing well, and and when the economy is doing well is because people can afford gas prices. I think that's my thinking, and so people see Oxy as a safe haven to the economy. So I was looking to trade a reversal of Oxy. It was strong. It was bouncing back and forth. I saw a hammer here, but it bounced back up again. So I knew it was gonna just trade with algos. So I tried to avoid it. Well, heavily with algos. So there was no clear level 2 as well. So I looked at Apple. Apple was trading with SPY, and it was an inside day. I did quickly an analysis. It was bearish, and we have kind of an inside day, but it traded as an outside day. It tried to reverse. Wait, what I'm doing, that's the daily. The pivots were below the previous day, so it was bearish, but we opened bullish. We opened near R4, and we pushed hard all the way to R6. So we have 1-2 touches of R6, and we consolidated here for a long time. So something had to happen. There has to be a strong move, right? It was either to the top side and break R6, or to the downside, and SPY started to reverse. So that gave me a little bit more of confidence, and boom, we have the setup here, hammer, and I made my entry at the break. So this is my first trade after missing AMD as well. I missed AMD. I hesitated because we were very extended on the 5 minute, and I wanted to see a slowdown before I make my entry so that I don't get stopped out. But I hesitated because of that reason, but it will have worked beautifully. But nonetheless, so I looked at Apple. We had the perfect setup, made my entry here, max size. I placed my stop loss. Just 15 cents, and I got wicked out. I saw it pull back below the 9 and 20, and because the 9 and 20 were curling down so heavily and about to cross, the setup was very valid to me. I knew that I just got stopped out. So, and I had a validation on the level 2. We had a lot of bids down at the bid, and that was very bearish sign. That's why I was very confident on this trade. If I didn't have those stacks at the bid, I would have stayed away from it. And so that gave me a lot of confidence. Okay, we're reversing, and we're gonna chase. The market makers are gonna chase those stacks, and we did. And so that's my first trade. We're gonna do a trade review of that. It was an A setup, and we took a short. It was an inside day, but it behaved as an outside day. We were bearish, so it's kind of crazy that we pull up as much as we did. -1. Did we make an entry after compression? Yes. 1 minute, yes. Yes, all of this is pretty true. Psychological grade B. I did not break rules. It was it was very. I was very nervous by the time I took this trade, so that's why I'm giving myself a B. And this trade is not A plus, even though we have met all the criteria. I could have placed my stop loss. I could have been more reasonable, and go for 20 cents. That's the truth. At 71, I will have been able to just squeeze more out of this trade. But that's what it is. Apple is very wiki, so if I had given it 20 cents, it could have gone much better this trade. So my second entry was again not really a 1 minute break, but a re-entry on a pullback. But it's okay. It's short. All of this is the same. This of course is different. 4. I'm gonna leave it at 4. We did not add a level. I almost did. Uh, Entry after compression. Yes. 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 A B again, because I just simply was very nervous about the fact that it had a wild price action. It could stop you out in a second and then turn back and go your way. That's what bothers me. And so that's my trade review. Pretty good. Two couple of 8 setup trades. Again, I messed up my stop loss the first time. So otherwise, it could have been an A plus setup, just one trade and done. But it is what it is. I'm gonna talk about um, more about it on my daily review.